I do want to talk about this one a little bit. Detroit Lions re-signed Nate Sudfeld.
Let's go!
Big dog.
Let's go!
Is that because Utah just got an one?
Huge move! Nate Sudfeld!
Does this
This means they're drafting a quarterback 1,000%.
it just reaffirms it to you?
Yes. They are 1,000,000% drafting a quarterback.
How so? Go in, young man.
Brad Holmes said, I didn't do enough in that quarterback room last season. He said that.
He's in there dancing.
I didn't do
gotta
enough.
do more in this room.
I gotta do more in this room. This quarterback room's too big. Brad Holmes said he didn't do enough addressing the quarterback position. Brad Holmes also said, we're bringing in a guy that we could develop. Brad Holmes said he needs to be better at that. And guess what they did? They brought back the same guy they had last year. Right now, they have the same room. And they're not signing another free agent, I'll tell you that. They're drafting a quarterback. And it might be in the first round. It might be in the first round. They're getting a quarterback for sure in the draft, 1,000%. I was already sure of that, but them signing Nate Sudfeld makes
how
it
does it
2,000%.
reaffirm it? How does it make it 2,000%?
Because he said he is improving that room.
Okay.
That is a goal of his. He didn't do enough. Right now, they have the same exact room, and they're not signing another free agent quarterback. So the only way to improve that room now is to draft one.
Was there contract details? JB, you see this contract details on Nate Sudfeld? I'm only asking because like if it's a cuttable deal, then it's a cuttable deal. Like if they end up drafting somebody and they compete.
Well, no, it's
the guy who
that's
are
a
they
third
carrying
string.
three. Yeah, but did they only carry two quarterbacks all year? Like wasn't just Nate Sudfeld and Goff?
Well, no, they had Boyle and Blau.
Yeah, the year before.
Yeah.
But now they're in a situation they have a fucking secondary made up of 50 freaking people. Like I can't imagine they carry a three-room.
I think if you have a rookie quarterback, you'd
quarterback,
like to have Nate Sudfeld there just in case.
I agree with that. I thought that to myself as well. I thought, if I'm going to draft this rookie, like I don't want to force this guy to play if I don't have to, especially if the guy ends up being, not God forbid, but hopefully, Anthony Richardson. I think he is truly, he scares the shit out of me. Anthony Richardson scares the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I can't deny the.
He's like a hot girl walking down the street in the Philippines. You're like,
Is it a girl?
She could have a dick.
I'll be specific. No, but he's so raw that I would rather him still sit and continue to develop versus like put him in and like ruin his confidence like right away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This dude did a fucking 360 spin and still like completed the ball on a 2-point conversion. Like that was the wildest shit.
Jared Goff tried to do that.
Yeah, he did. And he almost threw it
he
right.
Hit Matt Milano right in the chest.
He hit him right in the chest, and he dropped it. And this shit I'm talking about with like the Jared Goff, like, only 7 interceptions in the year. Like you forget the plays like that. Like I remember the situation in Chicago too. Mm-hmm. I remember a couple of them against the Eagles. Like there's a highlight tape of them right now that only goes up to I think it's like week 6, and that's only to week 6. Like, well, it is what it is.
They're like I said, I was already certain they're getting a quarterback at some point in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm 1,000% certain, and I think it's going to be higher than most people expect. Although I'm still Team Clayton Tune. Like, I like Clayton Tune. I'd like to see him get a chance with the Lions, but it's looking like they're gonna do it early.
Why you say that?
I don't know, man. I just got
a feeling.
I got the itch.
Did you just try switching the camera to me?
I thought you were doing something.
Oh,
I thought you were doing some easy gesture.
Oh no, I was trying to burp.
Oh,
so there it goes.
Got
anyway,
it.
Like I said, man,
the reason why
the Cardinals thing is I'm like talking myself into that.
It's not a thing though. It's like you're doing an Ed Oliver thing right now. Not even Ed Oliver.
How is that not realistic? They're both on the trade block.
That's not realistic.
How?
That's some Madden shit. Yeah, we're gonna give you the 3rd overall pick and DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean, yeah, they're both on the trading block. You'd have to give them a lot.
They're both on the trading block, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think he has a realistic move.
You give him a 6. You give him your first, second, a second next year, and a 3rd.
Fuck it. Would you do? Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Dip a toe in the water. Feels pretty good.
So you're telling me there's
The other
a
thing
chance?
too, though, is that spot's so competitive right now because of the quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know. Like yeah, I get you're just going from like 1st to 6. I'm sorry, from 3rd to 6. It's not that big of a drop, but like how many other people are calling in right now?
But who are they? The Cardinals are talking about drafting Tyree Wilson at 3. He's going to be there at 6.
I don't think they're talking about it. It's just draft media talking about it. The Tyree Wilson stuff, I'm telling you guys not to buy into. I could be wrong. I'll be wrong. Fuck it. Stop buying the Tyree Wilson stuff. I don't think it's a thing. Why the fuck would you ever take Tyree Wilson over Will Anderson? I
don't know either.
But back to the quarterback conversation. I do agree with you that I think it's going to be a lot earlier than people expect. Unless it's a Clayton Tune type dude. And I think it's because of the Dan Campbell saying develop.
Yes.
They use the word develop. Now, can that word be used for a guy that's drafted in the 5th round? Sure. Like Clayton Tune in the 5th round, you could use the word develop. But, like, then he went to go on the past next 10 years. Like, I don't think you're looking to develop a 3rd, 4th, 5th round guy to take over the franchise for, like, the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, that's something you're investing in early. And that's the other part. I wanted the DJ Chark situation to happen for sure. Not just because, obviously, he helps reaffirm you're going to have a top 5 offense. Mm-hmm. But also, I should be looking at the camera, not you. I apologize. Yeah. Well, whatever. It also reaffirmed, like, not reaffirmed, but just freed up Brad Holmes, like, all his possibilities of draft would have been, because now you're kind of pressed to find a receiver.
Yes.
Does it have to be in the 1st round? No. But now it's on your mind, right? If you had to re-sign DJ Chark for just $6 million, it's probably the one thing, and that's, I'm not going to harp on Brad Holmes. I still trust him and whatever. I don't doubt in whatever he's doing. But, like, if you re-signed him, receiver's not in your mind in the 3rd round. He's not in your mind jumping back into the 1st round to grab him. It's not even a thought. You have the luxury of drafting an Anthony Richardson or a project guy that you truly want to develop for the future. You're all set. But when you lose DJ Chark, now you got to think about filling that hole. If you could plan on compete this year, because you have a lot of guys that can help you compete this year on 1-year deals.
You signed a lot of those guys to 1-year deals, which seems like you're trying to make a push for something this year. And getting a quarterback that high that you're going to rebuild with isn't a move you'd make if you're trying to push for something this year. I'd agree with that. But, man, I just I want Jalen Carter so bad.
That's for me in this draft class, and I'm typically not that guy. You know me. I could see them taking that. I could see the reason for taking this guy. But for me, the way Brad Holmes finessed himself in free agency outside the DJ Chark situation, for me, it was Jalen Carter or a QB.
Yeah.
That's it.
Feels like that's the option.
Outside of that, like, get out of there. We grab everything else everywhere else. Kalijah Kancey, I'm not taking him at 6.
No.
Take a look at the mock drafts around, guys. No one in their fucking right mind is taking Kalijah Kancey at 6. Mel's latest mock draft had him at 30, if I'm not mistaken. Like
30?
30.
Well, Mel's Mel.
He's a pass rushing candidate.
Spike Kuiper.
Yes, he's not a. Speaking of Spike Kuiper, shout out to my guy Hat and Beard. He did an AI voice video. Actually, that's tell people it's real. It's Ben Shapiro, but guess what word he uses?
Spike Kuiper.
Spike Kuiper. Yeah. Good, Chris. You gonna say something though?
Yeah, I think the biggest part about this is Brad Holmes learned from his mistake last year, letting all those backup quarterbacks get away to division rivals and steal the Ben Johnson brilliance. That's why we re-signed Nate Sudfeld, to stop that from happening this year.
Stop it from passing on Ben Johnson's
stop it
brilliance.
from passing on the Ben Johnson brilliance.
I mean, honestly, Carolina is trying to snipe everything Detroit's got right now.
They
took our defensive line coach. They took our running back coach.
They want to be us
They
so
just
bad.
took DJ Chark. They just want to be us so bad. Even though they beat the shit out of us. What? It is. The Carolina Lions. You're making a face, but it's true. Says the fucking guy who thinks we're getting the 3rd overall pick and DeAndre Hopkins in the same trade.
I'm just saying it could happen. I'm not saying that's what he's gonna do. I'm in Brad Holmes' head.
Maybe a Madden fucking 20, not even Madden 23.
How is that just so impossible for you to think of? They're both on the trading block.
It's not happening. I'd bet you $1,000 right now it doesn't happen.
No, I'm not gonna bet on it because it's not got good odds. But I'm
it's
not gonna say, it's impossible. They would never do it.
If you lost,
That's your voice. That's what you sound like.
That's not what I sound like. You could never sound this manly in your motherfucking life. No way. What up, Chris? You were saying something?
No, I was just gonna say
Just mouth breathing?
I was confused. I thought it was an AI, or I thought it was Spencer. I couldn't tell. It sounded exactly like you, Easy.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll never happen. It's not gonna happen.
I don't sound anything like that.
That's exactly. JB, isn't that exactly what he sounds like?
A little bit.
Yeah. Thank you. It'll never happen. You can't do it.
How do you do that without moving his mouth?
Why would I trade for him?
How are you doing that without moving your mouth? Easy?
Fucking children. That's you guys are.
Fucking children.
I need to smoke a dart. I gotta take a shit at the show. Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.